This is M1 Electric Football. Welcome to the 2018 M1 season. This season is sponsored by 3 Core Bourbon, perfectly tuned taste. Let's get to the action. Our first game is an M1 classic, Kyle Simmons and Steve Martin. A costly fumble on the first possession led to a Bengals touchdown to take a 7-0 lead. The Lions put together a scoring drive to tie the game at halftime. The Bengals took a 3-point lead early in the second half, but the Lions answered back with a touchdown to take a 14-10 lead. On the final drive, the Bengals scored a touchdown to win a great matchup, 17-14. Our next game was a matchup between Jamie Taylor and Lee Sizemore. This was a very tough game, as the defenses were on a full display, racking up performance points with sacks on both teams. A late touchdown by number 12 was the difference in this one. Giants win, 17-10. The next matchup is between Jamie Taylor and Steve Martin. Both offenses were on fire in this game, virtually scoring at will, but a forced fumble by the Giants was all the difference. Giants win, 21-14. Our last matchup of Week 1 was between Kyle Simmons and Lee Sizemore. The Lions marched down the field on the first possession, but fumbled in the red zone to turn the ball over. But the Lions scored late in the first half to take a 7-0 lead in the halftime. In the second half, the Lions defense forced 2 turnover on downs, and a late TD sealed the deal for the Lions, 14-0. Our first Week 2 matchup was between Kyle Simmons and Ken Allen. The Giants jumped out to an early lead with a touchdown run by number 24. The Lions tied the game with a touchdown catch by number 20, but the Giants answered back with a touchdown catch by number 81 to take a 14-7 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Lions put together a scoring drive to tie the game with a touchdown catch by number 15. On the final drive, the Lions scored on another touchdown catch by number 20 to win, 21-14. Our final game was a matchup between Lee Sizemore and Steve Martin. The Bengals took a 7-0 lead with a touchdown by number 33, but the Ravens came back and scored a touchdown to tie the game at half. In the second half, both defenses stepped up and caused turnovers that kept the offenses from scoring. In overtime, the defenses stepped up again, keeping both offenses from scoring in their respective possessions. The game ends in a 7-7 tie. These are your league leaders in performance points. Thanks for watching. This is M1 Electric Football.